All right, welcome back. Let's have another trade review video. I've pulled up a chart here of BILI. We've got an AutoTrend System buy alert. As you can see here, the ATS bars changed from red to blue, firing off a long signal for us. And if you've watched the previous videos, then you know that whenever we get a signal, we also want to see confirmation by price. So what do I mean by that? Well, let's zoom in here so you can really see it. This is the signal bar right here. You see that this is the first blue bar after a series of red bars. So this is the ATS telling us that it has identified a change in trend, and it predicts that from now on prices will go up, which they did. But in order for us to have a trade, we need to see the high of the signal bar. Let's zoom in further. We need to see the high of this bar being overtaken by a next bar. This can be the very next one or any of the immediate next bars, as long as the ATS is continuing being blue right here. So as you can see, the confirmation happened on the very next bar because this bar came and broke above the highs of the signal bar. Therefore, our long signal from the ATS is now confirmed, and we can go ahead and buy BILI and go long this trade. So let's mark that here. So this is our entry here, the top of the signal bar. The stop needs to go just below a prior swing low from the price. So as you can see, this is the prior swing low because price went up, it went down. You see this 2 or 3 bar pullback here, and then it gave us our signal here. So therefore, we want to place our stop loss just below here, the low of this swing low, right? And our entry is here at the top of the signal bar. Okay, so that's our entry, that's our risk. Since we know our risk level, we can risk any amount of dollars we want. We just have to calculate how far it's the entry from the stop loss, right? In this case, it's 51 cents. So you can risk whatever you want there, depending on your account. You can risk $1,000, $10,000, really depending on your account. I recommend never going beyond 2% of your total account's value, never risking more than 2% of your total account's value, whatever that value is. But obviously, that's up to you. So continuing on with this example, let's go ahead and mark it. We got our ATS long signal here, right? So the ATS long signal. And our long entry is confirmed here. We got our confirmation because the next bar went above our signal bar, so giving us our confirmation. Go ahead and type that, long entry confirmed. So we got our signal, we got our confirmation. Now all we need to do is sit back and let the trade play out, which it did perfectly in this example. You can see that our first take profit target is this dashed or dotted blue line here. This is our dynamic profit level. These levels plot on your charts automatically. There's nothing you need to do for that. Basically, there are strong support and resistance levels. So when we are in a trade, for example, this one, when we are in this trade, we just wait for price to go and hit one of those DPL levels for us to take some profits. And how much profit you take is up to you. Obviously, we have 4 different strategies that are included with the ATS that you can choose from. Some of them let you go for big profit targets. Some of them let you take profits along the way. It really depends on your style of trading and what you prefer and what you're comfortable with. But for this example, we went and took profits as the ATS was hitting our dynamic profit levels, which happened here. So that was the first best profit target at which we sold some of our position right here. And then, as you can see, it almost hit our second profit target. But since it's only like 2 cents away from the DPL, I consider that a valid hit of our profit target, and in that case I would have taken profits just as it was approaching this dynamic profit level. So that's our second profit target here. And remember, we have those levels there on the chart because, again, they are strong support and resistance levels. That means that they have the power to reverse prices as soon as the stock comes up and hit one of those. And as you can see, this is the case in our second profit target. Oh, did I write here secondest? That's second profit target here. Sorry about that. So as price came and hit our second profit target, you can see that from then on, it completely reversed the uptrend, turning it into a downtrend. It hit it once, it hit it twice, it could not break above the dynamic profit level, and then it reversed lower for a while, right? For a while. And then we moved higher, and we hit our third profit target here. Again, remember, these are strong resistance levels when we're approaching them from below, right? They're strong resistance levels, so they do have the power to reverse price. So when we see that happening, when we see price hitting one of those DPL levels, then we know that either a pause of the uptrend is very possible or a complete reversal. In this case, as you can see here, and here, in those cases, there was a pause of the uptrend because price came up, hit the level, and then reversed to a good for a good length of time. It reversed lower. Happened once, happened twice, and we can expect the same thing to happen here. But we don't know whether this reversal will be temporary or kind of permanent, ending our ATS uptrend. As you can see, in this case, it was a complete reversal of the uptrend because shortly afterwards we got a red change on the ATS, indicating that now this uptrend is over and a new downtrend is starting. So in this example, we hit 3 profit targets from the uptrend, and then on the third one we hit the dynamic profit level and then we reversed. Gave us a short signal right here. I'm not going to go and mark it exactly, but basically this short signal was confirmed, and as we can see, we already hit the first profit target for this short signal here, but we're focusing mostly on the long example here, just to keep this video simple and not very cluttered, right? So that's basically the example on BILI. Just to recap, this is a 5-minute chart. We got an ATS long signal here. We got a notification. We open our chart and we mark our entry here. Our entry was confirmed, and from then on we went ahead and hit 3 different profit targets. The first one was here, second one, and third one. Remember, these are the dynamic profit levels indicator that comes with the ATS package. These horizontal lines are automatically plotted on your chart. You don't have to do them manually. And again, I know I've said it several times, but I'm a strong believer in repetition, and that repetition makes perfect. So I'm going to say it again. These are strong support and resistance levels. They do have the power to reverse price entirely, and that's why we use them as profit targets. Because since we know that there's a high likelihood of price reversing when hitting one of those targets, then why not take some profits? Why not secure some of our open profits and pay ourselves for our efforts, basically, right? And that's exactly what we did in this trade quite successfully. All right, so I think that does it for this trade review video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.